Good morning back there. Hello there. Top of the morning to you, Mustang. Oh, wait, we got this. The underboss is here this morning. Good morning. Good morning, sweetie. Not up yet. Get out of bed, you. What are you talking about? Get up now. What is wrong with you, God? Let me pour my coffee to wake your happy asses up. What are you doing today? Get out of bed. This is nonsense. Oh, sleeping. Get out of bed, you, right now, Delilah. You get up there and get your duster, start dusting and moving around. We have quite a few topics to get to today. Are we sounding good back there? Good morning, hey teacher. Are we sounding good back there? Let's get into a little conversation. We got a whole bunch to talk about today, guys. Okay, thank you. Of course, the music, but it's spinning. I got to do it. Your lack of self-control and being dirty stay out does not mean I have to play, Led Zeppelin. Because you can't have control and stay home at night. That's not my fault. That is your fault. Shape up, ladies. Well, ladies, you're getting some flowers today, so hold on. There you go. They're stealing the rug now. They're stealing the rug right now, but we're good. You guys are coming. All right. You got upbeat. You need to get a little upbeat. You know, if you know the Godfather, you can live out the movie through this right here. You can live it all out. What a crazy time for me to do a show, Stephen Morinello. Who does this? Al Martino is who we're spotlighting today, guys. We are spotlighting Al Martino. That is what we're going to do. Look at that right there. Let me get rid of this here. Get him off the screen. Look at that guy. Great stuff. If you notice, the avatar is Tommy Stigs, Italian-American Social Club, circa 2022. So apparently the social club started in 2022. Good morning, Mike D. A pleasure to see you this morning. That's what the avatar says. It says 2022. I guess that's right, Osada. Stony. Hello, Stony Tony. I am doing so good without the cursing. Now it's coming natural, but I don't know if I want to keep things that way. I got to think about this. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Do we keep it from 2022? Listen, from 2022, we have been ourselves, cursing, screaming, yelling, having coffee every day. James Simpson, good morning to you. The part of the songs always sounds like the Munchkins. Really? Okay, you. Okay, Stony, I got you. Coffee, guys. There's absolutely nothing like the coffee. Now, listen, if we lose the internets, you got to bear with me so I can reboot, okay? Or go to the phone. Either way, this is the 67th consecutive coffee talk for the year. You're going to have to wake us up somehow. Throw in a few, you know what, you. James Simpson, hope you're well. All right. Tommy Stigs, YouTube. Subscribe, like, and share. Joey Ayuso. Good to see you. Ayuso. Joey. Okay, we're going to touch on a couple of 3 topics today. I got a couple of 3 topics I got to get into. I got Martino. We're going to talk about Mother Cabrini. We got the Catholic Minute. We got International Women's Day. And your ability to manipulate somebody else's brain so bad that they just lose total control. You own their brains. But the number one thing today, it's international, and 55 years ago today, I believe. Wait a minute. I got some news here. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. I believe we have. Hold on. I got notes everywhere over here. Where is it? I got something over here. No, I don't. Tommy Stigs, hope you liked the video yesterday and the standard that is expected from our what karaoke session? Where are you doing karaoke? When are you doing karaoke, you? I don't know what he's talking about, karaoke, this one. Huh? Okay, so. Okay, here we go. 55 years ago today, the fight of the century. We're going to talk about that. James, what is James talking about karaoke and why 17 question marks? Beautiful. That's nice. Sammy, I'm heading to the Flyers game Wednesday. Nice. You're all over there. Wow, good. You guys are everywhere. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So I want to get into a couple of 3 topics today. Yes. I got 22 people on the day that we changed the clocks. Now, let me explain to you something about the clocks changing, guys. You have got to be irresponsible. Hello, Polak. Good morning to you. The clocks moved ahead here in New Jersey. That is correct. But it has no effect on me. It has no effect on me. One bit. It's not supposed to. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I scaled my night back an hour and a half. I called the restaurant. I said, cuz, I'm a responsible man, father. I'm always ready to go on call. I don't want to be out here playing all night where I am not on point, ready to go if the phone rings. This is how I live my life. So I said cuz, let's can we move my can you get me in for a nice 5:30? I want to come and have a little run a plate about 5:30. No problem. If you come in 5:30, I could book the 7 o'clock table. I could book the 7 o'clock table, come in at 5:15. You give me another booking. Your table was for at 7 o'clock. We're going to give you the 5. You want the 5 o'clock steaks? We'll give you the 5 o'clock. Okay. Give me the 5:30. Hey, teacher. And I'll be out of here by 7. You got another full table tonight. 140 people run through my friend's restaurant every night. 140 people circulation, approximately. It's 7:03 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it worked out. And I'm up my regular time. This clock never affected me one bit. No. I'm sorry, it won't affect me. I will not let that happen. I am a responsible man. Hello there, Dr. Crutch. And I expect you to be responsible individuals, especially the women. The women. Okay, let me, we're not going to get into Ali Martino yet. We're going to talk about a couple of 3 other things. I got to fix my watches. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did my clocks yesterday before I went out. So when I go home today, Polak, my clocks will be right. It's 11:04 here in England. It's a nice time of the morning. That is a very nice time of the morning. Ay, madre mia. I got notes like I always forward an hour. Yes, the good doctor. Tommy Stick Social Club. Are you saying we should adhere to certain standards? Well, James, you have a bird. What do you? You have a bird. It's a little different for you. Yeah. I don't miss working third shift during. I talked about that yesterday, Joey, about the third shift at daylight savings time. We talked about that yesterday. James, you're a little different. You have a little different of a lifestyle. You don't really need a clock, to be quite honest with you, and you're not really on call like many of us are. So it's different for you, James. You get a pass. You have a bird. What you got? That's it. Pretty basic. The most simplest life anybody can have is James Simpson. Right? So I would say you don't have to be responsible, James. You're not obligated to anything. You're obligated to the bird. Flemington, New Jersey. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good, Mike D. I like it. That's great news. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. So that's what I did. I pulled my clock back. I pulled my reservation back. I went out nice and early. I came home nice and early, like a responsible man. And if anything happens with my kids at any moment, I'm ready to go. Right? Or my brother, or my cousins, or anybody that needs me, my friends, my dear friends, they know that I can be called at any time to go anywhere to do anything. Yeah. Shelby knows the time, right, Stephen? Mm-hmm. That's Shelby. Shelby. Is Shelby flying around the house right now? On the kitchen countertop? Model. Can't. This guy's something else with that bird. Delilah, help. Imagine me going to sleep. Could you imagine me thinking to going to sleep at James Simpson's house? Can you just imagine me sleeping there? No. I think I would have a little bit. Tommy, let me tell you about this new gig Friday and Saturday. 3 12-hour shifts, and the rest of the week is off. I feel like I'm robbing. Well, I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. It depends. That's a good topic, Joey, because a lot of times the corrections officers, they take Saturday and Sunday, they work 2 double shifts, and then they're off all week. It's tough. Yes, I did. That's why you shouldn't let your bird fly around your apartment. That's correct. Flew right into the wall, died. Joey, it's interesting. Depending on lifestyle, it's tough. I'm just telling you, the corrections officers that I had where I was, they used to work the full Saturday, Sunday. So is it a good shift? Is it not a good shift? You're off all week. I don't know, man. It's interesting. So, Joey's a good kid. I'm happy you're back around. I'm happy to see you at the social club this morning. So everybody, we're on the same time. I guess. I don't know. Okay. Can you tell me something? Are we on the same time now? How many hours is California ahead of us right now? Can somebody please tell me? What time is it in California right now? Is that where Donna's doing it? Is California? You would take that, right, Mike D? I mean, I wouldn't want to be a corrections officer, but those hours seem to be But you miss a lot. You're about to do food shopping. Good. Nice. 409. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be where that wouldn't work out very good. That wouldn't work out very good. That would be a bit of a problem. California is 6 hours. No, 6. They were 3. Donna's in California. I haven't seen her in a while. Okay. I don't know. Donna hasn't come back. That's okay. People come and people go. This place is not for everybody, hey, teacher. Remember, this place is not for everybody. People circulate through. They find their comfort spot on YouTube, and they pick through what they like to see, what they like to watch, what communities they like to go in. And if we're not for Donna or for Magooch anymore, it's totally fine. People need to be comfortable where they go. It's just the way it is. Yeah. You need one of those hoodies for my next music video. All right. I'll get you one. Good morning, Octavia Grace. Great to see you. But we still respect these individuals. Magooch is a highly respected individual, and Donna is a woman, and she gets the utmost respect. If they don't want to come here or don't need to come here or see no purpose in coming here, but if they watch, they should comment. You know what I mean? Hey, we speak here. We don't. We don't pussyfoot around over here. we speak whatever the topic comes up. We talk about it. There's no taboo topics here. I have no fear of anybody. Nobody can hurt my feelings. Don't really care. You know what I mean? So hey, you bring it up, I touch it. It's no problems. Only solutions. Someone has a problem with me, that's a problem with them. Right? And that's where we're at. That is where we're at with the club. We're going to continue to go every day like we did for 4 years. We ain't stopping. It's not necessary. Affected? Never. By who? By what? Nothing. Gonna stop this train. A 25 piece on a Sunday morning in daylight savings. Come on. I did not curse yet, Big Bones. No, I did not. I did not curse yet. What? Especially not on Sunday. Okay, we're doing 15 minutes talking about absolutely nothing at all. At all. I made a mistake with the Alante. Sino Weevil, I should have listened to him. Big Bones. Yeah, I should have listened to Sino Evil. He's right. He's right. Hey, when they're right, they're right. I should have got the trickle. I should have got the trickle charger. I killed the battery. Yes, the strings for mass. When are you going to do the strings for mass? I'm missing you on that. What am I missing on that? Yes. No, I'm not on an hour already, Octavia. I just got here. We're on 20 minutes. There's no timestamp on Saturday and Sunday, Delilah. I'm sorry, Octavia Grace. Whatever goes, it goes. Daniel, good morning from Big Bones. Let me explain to you the importance of reading messages. And this is very, very important. Let me explain. Octavia is from Daniel. Delilah, good morning, dear, from Big Bones. Let me explain to you something. Remember, you used to do a live stream. Yes. Oh, that's interesting, Joey, that you asked that. They don't want live streams from the churches for safety reasons. Joey, I could do recordings when I go during the week. I don't go on Sunday. I go 5:30 during the week, Mass. It's 5:30 during the week. Let me explain to you, Joey. They requested. They were not nasty. It's very sad what has happened in the church, Big Bones. They would prefer no live streaming from the church. And why is that? Because people all over the place, this is how crazy the world is, Joey. This is how crazy the world is. What the officer in the church said was, we're living in a crazy world, hey, teacher. Stephen Marinello. We're living in a crazy world, Tommy Stigs. Now you're live streaming. You could have 5 people watching. You could have 500 people watching. But if anybody wants to attack this church, they will look at a live stream as you're live and get a whole scope of the inside of the church and who was where, and then they will attack. Remember, my priest was attacked. The priest was attacked. There is a video of our priest getting attacked at the church. Came right out, Dr. Crutch, went right up and attacked the priest, started beating him up. So this is, they recommend. So it's a little interesting because they're doing the live. This was before they started doing the live streams. Well, anyway, what are you going to do? These are the things that happen. The cathedral live streams their masses. And they have 2 police officers in the church now. Yeah. Now they have 2. Mike D, it's sad, man. Joey, it's bad, my man. It's very sad. Yeah. What are you going to do? They just recommend that the public does not live stream. Now they do a live stream of our church, so. But they just they requested that you can record all you want. They don't care about recording. You can record the whole mess. But hey, teacher, they don't want to live stream. Man, what are you going to say? What are you going to say? No? You got to listen. You have to listen to them. Right. It's understandable, but sad. Dr. Cry. Now listen, you learn all kinds of things here. 2. No, we have 2 in our church, Stephen. Stephen, if you ever saw me looking at the priest, there is a cop over here and the sheriff. Oh, there's 2 sheriff's officers. They're sheriffs, actually, Stephen. They're county sheriffs. One on this side and one on this side. And they're looking all over the place. Yeah, I got you. I get you, Mike D. This is the world we live in, guys. This is the world we live in, guys. This is an unfortunate reality of the way we have to live right now. Do you want to bring children into this world? Yes, you do. But you better train them right. You better train them right. You want children? You want grandchildren? You got to stay on point with these kids. You got to teach them. Well, we got 2 of them right there looking right at us. Yes, you have seen me filming. This is the world we're at, guys. This is the world we're at. Okay, listen, we're going to get into a little, we're going to talk a little bit. I got notes that I put down. The most important part of this day, other than talking about Al Martino, is today is International Women's Day. Now, the women of the social club are superb. Superb. We have the best women around over here. We have the best women around here. We got Delilah. We got Hey Teacher. We got Octavia Grace. We got, let me see who else is in here as a woman this morning. Let me see. I'm sorry. I'm going up here. Yes, I got them. All right. We got, that's it for the girls today. Okay. That's all we got for today for the girls. All right. That's all I'm seeing this morning. That's all right. Let me see if I got any more up top there. Raise your hand, ladies. Raise your hand, ladies. Come on. This is the most important day. Well, hey, teacher, we've seen some crazy things here. I know. We've seen some. Cinnamon Girl is here in spirit. Yes. I gotta give out some flowers today, okay? I gotta. This beautiful woman. There's nothing in the world without a woman, okay? There's nothing in the world without a woman. My dearly departed mother, obviously, my girl, my daughter, my ex-wife. These are superb women. My ex-wife, my nieces, my sister-in-law, my ex-sister-in-law, my mother-in-law, the women here, Delilah, CG2, right? Dr. Crutch, Hey Teacher, Shannon, Mac, Jimena, Donna's doing it. I got to go over the other way. Angela, the right winger, Angel Gotti, NB, once upon a time, part of a specific community. Miss Carol Mahel, Teresa Murphy, Marla, the lovely, dearly Marla who left, who gone, who has gone. I'm just speaking in I can only speak for who I've been around in YouTube. These women are absolutely tremendous women. You might not agree with some of their ways. You may not like how they do some things, but it really is. It really is something. It really is something. Dean Dew's daughter, Dean Dew's mother, Dean Dew's wife, Sino Weevil's wife, ALV's wife. These are women. Senor Jimenez. These are women that, Senora Jimenez. These are women that they made their mark in this world. There's many more that I can name, and I'm sorry if I miss any. But you got to give the flowers to these women. It's no joke being a woman. I understand this. It's something else. CG2 is taking care of some situations, Joey. She'll be fine. She'll be back. Right? Right? Huh? Sundance. Spirit in the Sky Blue. I just don't even know. If I miss, I apologize, but I must recognize these women. These are strong women. Strong women. Salute to you women, okay? Mm-hmm. Dean Dude's daughter handling this thing called life. What are you talking about? Forget about it. So be proud of the women around you. Show them some respect. Now you don't have to go buy them flowers and chocolate, but just respect the women today. Listen to me. Everyday women should be respected. There's nothing to talk about. I don't disrespect women. Contrary to what some might say, I will never blatantly disrespect a woman, Delilah. It'll never happen. I won't do it. What you appreciate about me is the most, Stigs, in these 5 years, just your consistency. You've been with me through everything. Yeah. Right. Carmela. Yes, Carmela. Antonella. Carmela, my sister. Yeah. Carmela, my sister. 100%. These are amazing women that comfort my cousin Lauren that stops in. She stops in. Right? My godmother who lost my cousin Gina. My godmother. Polak, right? How about the moms, the women's that we put through Chichi Red? How about the women? What did I put my mother through? And that woman never budged. She was strong until her last breath in my corner, in the courtroom. And on this day, Delilah, my mother, at this moment right now, I was leaving my house and they were taking me away. And my mother and my grandmother had to see that. On this day, my mother had to be the strongest woman in the world. My grandmother had to be the strongest woman in the world, watching from the window upstairs as they took me away. Come on. After they changed your diapers, they fed you, they grew you into where you are. Yeah. No, Antonella's doing things. Hello there, Brian Cavorcier. Antonella's handling business. Right? Exactly. My mother came every week on a bus. What they put my mother through, thank you, Stephen. What they put my mother through to come and see me was disgusting. Tormented. You know. I turned myself in last night. Well, it was different. Okay. Can I talk about it? International Women's Day for a quick minute, if you don't mind. Let's talk about International Women's Day for a quick minute. We're not in a rush here. Let's change the avatar to show respect. Let's show a little respect to Mama Stigs right now as we get into International Women's Day. Here we go. International Women's Day celebrated annually on March 8th. It originated from the early 20th century labor movements in North America and Europe to demand better pay, shorter hours, and voting rights. Following a 1910 proposal, the first International Women's Day was held in 1911. It was later adopted by the United Nations in 1975 to celebrate women's social, economical, political achievements. Key milestones in the history of International Women's Day. Guys, I'm not looking at the chat right now. Please give me a moment. Open your ears. Key milestones in the history of International Women's Day. 1908 to 1909. In 1908, 15,000 women marched in New York City for better working conditions and suffrage. The Socialist Party of America organized the first Women's Day in 1909. 1911, the first was held on March 19th. 1917, Russian women chose the last Sunday of February or March 8th in the Gregorian calendar to strike for bread and peace, a key event leading to the Russian Revolution. 1975, the United Nations officially recognized March 8th as International Women's Day. 2011, the 100th anniversary of International Women's Day was celebrated, with the day becoming increasingly mainstream worldwide. Today, the day serves as a global, nonpartisan and non-country specific occasion to celebrate, reflect on, and accelerate programs. Wow. Progress toward gender equality. So some people, the gender equality, right? The gender equality. Yeah, that's what it is. So we're going to have to, as we get spammed here, we're going to start with 10-second intervals. 10-second intervals we're going to do here when we get spammed. And there you go. You have International Women's Day. Okay. Now we're now we're really going heavy today. Here we go. Hey, Delilah, clean the white walls while you're in there with those strong women arms. You know, you have strong arms because you're a strong woman, Delilah. Clean the white walls while Tindu gets the battery charger ready. I love it. Oh my God. Oh, we're now. What are we doing now? What are we doing now here? You guys are hysterical. I love it. Let's go. Let's play some games this morning, guys. Let's play some. We'll start with 10 seconds, and we repeat offenders. We go with a minute, and we'll see how it goes, Delilah. What's that feel like being in the trunk? I love it. It's a weird feeling when you're in the trunk like that. I got to be honest with you. It really is something else. It really is something else, guys. You guys are the best. We got the best crew around here. Anyway, God bless our women. God bless our women, okay? You guys are the best. Delilah got trunked, his evil laughter. My evil laughter, right? I love this. You guys are the best. What are you going to do here? You got to laugh. Hey, Octavia, what do we do here, Osada? Doesn't it feel crazy, Osada? Yep. A really nice in the trunk, Brian Courvoisier says. You guys are absolutely sick in the heads. Oh, my God. Okay, listen. So listen. Listen, let me explain to you something, Delilah. Check this one out. I got a serious story for a minute. 55 years ago today, two men woke up, James Simpson. It was called the fight of the century. March 8th, 1971. 15-round heavyweight title bout at Madison Square Garden. It was Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali. Okay. They woke up, and this is how they felt, guys. They had a sense of purpose. You know what we have over here every day, guys? We have what is called a sense of purpose. So they woke up every day with a sense of purpose. Now, let's hear my uncle. Let's hear Uncle Badass talk about the sense of purpose. Let's see if we can do this here. Let's see if I do have it. Not sure if I have it. Uh-oh, hold on a minute. Okay, not sure if I have it, but let's see if we can go with, let's see if we can talk to our uncle about having a sense of purpose. As everybody knows, I am all about the sense of purpose, right? Yes, I'm all about the sense of purpose. You know that. Let me fix this in the background here because this isn't right. Before we get into Al Martino, we got to open it up right, don't we? We got to open it up right. Okay, Uncle, let us know what it's all about.
Good fucking morning. Good fucking morning. Good fucking morning, you dirty savage motherfucker.
Oh, that's a savage.
You think you woke up by accident? Hell no. You woke up to fucking dominate, to shove this day face first into the fucking ground. So get up, shake off that weak ass energy, and go fucking wreck something with purpose. Good fucking morning.
Go wreck something with the sense of purpose. If you don't have a sense of purpose, we're going to talk about Al Martino in a little bit. You love our crazy uncle over here? Our crazy uncle's the best. The best. Salute to everybody that's coming in today. This coffee is so good. Such a good cup of coffee. Yeah, well, listen, he gives us a message every morning. Let's see what else he got. Let's see what else Uncle Badass has for us this morning, guys. Dean doesn't like the guy, but he's my man. He is my man. Let's go, Uncle. Come on. Give me another one, Uncle. Here we go.
Good fucking morning. Good fucking morning. Good fucking morning, you sick fucking savage. Get the fuck up right now. This day is staring at you, and it does not give a fuck if you feel ready. No whining, no bullshit. Chug that goddamn coffee, slap on your fuck you face, and start moving like someone just lit a fire under your ass. Smash this bitch of a day right in its stupid fucking face. Hit it hard, hit it fast, and do not slow down for anything in your way. Now go fuck shit up, legend. Move your body, lock your eyes forward, and tear through today like a fucking raging animal.
That's my boy. He's great, the silent one. That man is on point. I love him. Tindu. You want to see what who has? Who? Who? Oh, no. What are you talking about? My sense of purpose is being a mother. Yes. Oh, he's AI. He's AI. Crazy. You think he's on the junk, but he's AI, you nut. We got one more from Uncle Badass. Let's go. We got to show it. We have got to. Oh, no, this isn't Uncle Badass. Okay, listen, I got to show you this, guys. This is a big problem. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. I got to show you something, guys. You know people that preach? They preach the word of God. They are these godly types. They talk godly all the time. Wait a minute. You got to see this. This is serious. Hold on. You're going to get just a little more time for a minute, Dindu. While I got to do a little bit more time while we got to hold the spamming down for about a minute. We'll go to about 7:36 with Dindu. Let's see what it feels like in the trunk, Dindu. Let's see what it feels like in the trunk. He's got a 1 minute timeout. Now it really hurts. He's like, I'm out of here. I got to go. He's not, he's AI. He's artificial intelligence, Polak. Uncle Badass is artificial intelligence. He's not real. Yeah. Dindu's hurting out there. 60 seconds. That's a long time, guys. Dindu's in the trunk for 60 seconds. That hurts. If anybody's ever been in the trunk for 60 seconds, it really feels like an eternity. It really does. I love it, though. Stoney's going to have to get a text message for the link. We don't put it in the chat. There you go. Hey, teacher. Stoney. Kick the back seat and steal the car. He's back there right now slobbering. I love it. All right, listen. Okay, I got to tell you about this. Is crazy here, guys. Look what happened in church. Guys, seriously. Look what happened in church. This is crazy. Pay attention.
Week after week, you stand here preaching purity. Pastor, week after week, you stand here preaching purity and discipline. Now, let me finish. You tell everybody to live clean, but as soon as the service ends, you find me in the hallway. You ask if I'm alone. You ask if I'm going home. That's not true. Stop saying it is true, and God knows it. That's the problem. Pastor, week after week, you stand here preaching purity and discipline. Now, let me finish. You tell everybody to live clean, but as soon as the service ends, you find me in the hallway. You ask if I'm alone. You ask if I'm going home. That's not true. Stop saying it is true, and God knows it. That's the problem.
Wow, man. Wow. Oh. She called him out right in the church. She called him out right in the church. There's 3 other women that do it. Watch out for these guys. She's thick, so that doesn't matter. She's thick. Come on. You're worse than the pastor. Hey, control. You filthy animals. You're worse than the pastor. But you see your hair looks beautiful today. You got such nice dress on. Your color of your, no. You don't do any of that on social media. No. Delilah, you look beautiful. No. Hey, teacher, I love the hair. Those eyes. That grumpy old man doing that. No. We don't do that here. Respect women. You don't compliment another man's wife. I apologize for nothing. And I'm not going to apologize to the way you do not compliment another man's lady. No way. You hold that into yourself. Never say you look beautiful in that dress. Your hair looks gorgeous today. Your eyes. I love those glasses on you. No. You can't do, especially in church and on social media. You cannot do it. So watch out for these guys. They're like predators. That pastor's got big problems. Right in the church, she went on him. Big Bones, did you see that? Wow. So anyway, 55 years ago today, two guys, they woke up with a sense of purpose. It was called the fight of the century. I don't know anybody in apology. Go home and take your bat and your ball and go home. I don't apologize. To anybody. It will not happen. If no, anything an individual says, it comes from their heart. That's right, Stoney. It's not happening. You can forget about an apology. You're not getting any from me. I will never apologize for who I am. I'm the man that I am. I am the man that I am. There's no apologies. Hello there, Patty Daly. No. Who said I'm getting hitched? I'm out of the loop. You're getting hitched to your perfect girl. Nobody is perfect, Patty Daly. Am I a perfect man? Nobody's perfect, except Patty Daly is perfect. So, no, I don't apologize. Listen to me. 55 years ago today, two men woke up with a sense of purpose. It was called Patty Daly. It was called the Fight of the Century, March 8th, 1971. A historic 15-round heavyweight title bout at Madison Square Garden where Joe Frazier handed Muhammad Ali his first professional loss via unanimous decision. It was the first time two undefeated heavyweight champions fought each other, and it was viewed by 300 million people globally and served as a major cultural flashpoint. Key facts and details. Participants. Hold on a minute. Participants were Joe Frazier, 26-0 with 23 knockouts. Muhammad Ali, 31-0 with 25 knockouts. The outcome, Frazier retained the heavyweight title after 15 rounds by unanimous decision, landing a crucial left hook in the final round that knocked Ali down to the mat. Sold out Madison Square Garden, New York City, 20,455 in attendance. Cultural significance. The fight was deeply polarized, with Ali viewed as an anti-establishment, anti-Vietnam War figure, while many saw Frazier as the pro-war establishment fighter. Massive payouts. Both fighters received an unprecedented guarantee of $2,500,000 each. Celebrity presences at this fight. Wow, beautiful. Frank Sinatra was ringside taking photos for Life magazine while announcer Burt Lancaster provided commentary. The legacy of this fight, the fight of the century. This was the first of three legendary matchups between the pair. Wow. 3 matches. 3? Wow. Oh, yeah. Right. The Thriller in Manila. Unbelievable. Followed by 1974 and 1975. Security threat. Due to high tensions, Joe Frazier was assigned personal security. Wow. From both the NYPD and the Philadelphia police. Next topic I got to get into, guys. Listen to me. We got a problem. Where's Detroit City? We got a problem. We have a problem with parking meters. We have a problem with parking meters in New York City. Hey, teacher. Hey, anybody in the outer suburbs, guess what your mayor wants to do? You know how you live in an area, a suburban area, and you could park on the street? They want to put parking meters in residential neighborhoods. Stephen Morinello. They want to put parking meters in residential. Now, not only do you have a house, you got to pay for taxes. They got to pay for taxes. And now they got to pay to park on their street in the suburbs. This is out of control. There is something wrong with these people in New York. Now, I understand Manhattan. I get it. No, I don't get it. Liberal, right? Very sad. You could park in your driveway though, right? Yes, but they're finding a way. So congestion pricing raised $1 billion in New York City, but now they still have a budget shortfall. Oh, really, James? Really? Money grab. It's unbelievable. It's very sad. Aren't they paying enough out there in Queens? In Brooklyn? You guys might not understand these Brooklyn neighborhoods. They are suburbs in the city. You go over to Dyker Heights, it's like being in any suburb. The streets are, contrary to what people might think about Brooklyn, there's tree-lined streets. They're beautiful. They have trees and driveways and kids playing basketball in the street, just hypothetical talk. Baseball, stickball, whatever. They don't have a private driveway, so they park on the street. Right, big bones. So that's where we're at. That's just a horrible bullet point that I did want to get out before I got into the topic today, Al Martino. But I got 3 other topics I got to get into. Yes. Well, we're going to get into them in a minute. Let me go fuel up here, guys. You know, this is bugging me out with this stuff. They just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, Patty. They just keep pushing and pushing. Things to go over here, guys. A lot of things. Here we go. We'll be right back. All right, let's get back into this conversation right now. We're going to talk a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then we're going to get out of here. All right, guys, I ignored the chat. Let me see who came in. I'm not going to apologize because it's what I do when I go read things. Listen, don't wait for an apology. If I didn't read the chat, I didn't read the chat. It's what it is. Okay, we're moving along here, guys. Let's get through this show because it's time to go make the meatballs. Let's go. Again, with the link. You want to go in the trunk next to you? Where's James? James, you're going in the trunk now. Now we're going to start with you with 10 seconds, James. James, the Hindu's going in the trunk too. Back in the trunk. You guys are playing around today. We're going to start with 10 seconds again, okay? Let's go. Let's get into it. You're still talking about the fight? That's over. Forget about that. I just told you that's what came through in Transistor Radio. I don't care about the details of the fight. It's not really that important to me at all. Don't care about boxing. Really not interested. But it was in the Transistor Radio this morning that today marks 55 years of this fight. Not important to me, like I said. Really don't care much about it. It was a good fight. And that's where we're at. Furbo. I haven't seen Furbo. Where is Toro? I think I saw Toro pop in, Polak. So we got a problem out there. Where here you are. It's a good thing you moved to Central Jersey, you. It's a good thing you moved to Central Jersey. Right? It's a good thing you moved to Central Jersey. James wants an apology from who? And for what? Patty, they're still talking about the fight? That was a half hour ago. I forgot about it already. I don't even know who fought the fight. I don't even care. Bergen County is changing. Yeah. Patty, they're still talking about this. This fight's not important to me. I don't care about facts or anything. Doesn't even matter to me. I'm not somebody to be quoted for facts. Don't ever quote me for facts. I only read what they tell me on the transistor radio. Well, you're going to have to pay for parking now, unfortunately. If the mayor gets their way, they're going to have street parking even in the suburbs. Hello, ALV. We're talking a radical situation going on in New York City, ALV. You know how we park on our streets in Belleville and Nutley and Newark and everywhere, ALV? The New York City mayor now wants to charge for parking on the streets, even in the suburbs of Brooklyn. She's out of her mind. It's sad. It's sad, ALV. So I wanted you to hear this before I moved on to the next topic. Can you imagine how we used to park in Belleville? Well, you're not there anymore. How people park in Belleville? There's going to be a fee to park in the street now. Parking meters. They're out of their minds. They're out of their minds. Brooklyn? How can you? How can you do it in Brooklyn? It's terrible. Terrible. All right, so we talked about International Women's Day. Sure there is. Go over to Diker Heights. Come on. Not suburban. Beautifully suburban. It's beautifully suburban. This is what you elect a communist. Yeah. Yes. My point. It's very sad. Private homes in Brooklyn still park on the street. Sure, there's suburban areas in Brooklyn, beautiful areas of Brooklyn. Diker's beautiful. Yeah. Bed-Stuy's not a suburb. We know that. Bedford-Stuyvesant is not a suburb. We know that. But other ones, right? But other ones, you're going in the trunk again, James. I'm done with this link thing. Cut it out, guys. You got to cut it out. You can't post links. What do you mean you can't post links? Yeah. All right, now you're getting a minute. Now we're going with minutes. We moved it up, AOV, to minutes. They're going for minutes now. These guys are playing games today. They got to get minute at a time now. We're done with this. We're done with this. We're done with. They got to go. You know what? Get ready to get the food shopping bags ready in the trunk. Get the food shopping bags ready in the trunk. Don't even discuss parking on Staten Island. I know it's a little tough out there to do. Yes, 100%. It's going to be a tough situation out there. Okay, let's get into our main topic, but we have a couple of 3 topics. Delilah, are you still here or did they chase you out? Let's go. Let's talk about this guy right here, Al Martino. I won't be looking at the chat, guys. I'm going to be reading some notes if you don't mind. Let's talk a little bit about Al Martino. Wow. First of all, for Gianni, someone wants to post a link for them to go up. Oh, to go up where? Dingo's out of oxygen, big bones. I gotta laugh. Can I please get into this? Shut up. Al Martino was a premier. Listen, first things first, Octavia Grace, we're going to go over to, hold on a minute. James is really pushing his limit today. Now we're going, I can't do 5 minutes, James. It would be a problem. I'll do a minute at a time. Al Martino, let's show some respect to Gianni if we can for a minute. Can we show a little respect to Gianni for 1 minute? Tony. Let me ask you how this feels. How does this feel, Tony, to be in the trunk? Let me know, Stoney. Is that your first time being in the trunk? Osada's the champ right now. Well, I won't be around today, though. It's Sunday. Okay, March 8th. Today, Sunday. Al Martino. Let's give a little respect out there to our dear friend Gianni. Okay, Stoney? To Each His Own was his wedding song. It was his wedding song, Delilah. Beautiful. Yeah, don't forget to wipe the windows. Al Martino. He was a premier traditional pop singer known for his smooth romantic ballads. His top hits include the 1952 chart topper, Here in My Heart, the internationally famous 1965 Stand of Spanish Eyes, and top 10 hits, I Love You Because, and Tainted Rose. Other notable tracks include Velarde and Speak Softly from The Godfather. God bless. Al Martino was an Italian-American crooner and known for those hits that we just set up above. We're not going to get to it. Childhood friend Mario Lanza. Nice. Oh, okay. Interesting. He was known as Johnny Fontane in The Godfather, a World War II veteran. A World War II veteran. God bless him. A Navy veteran wounded at Iwo Jima. He was the childhood friends with Mario Lanza, began as a bricklayer, and set the Guinness Book of World Records for the first UK #1 single. Key fun facts about The Godfather's own Al Martino. Where are we? The Godfather connection. He played Johnny Fontane in the 1972 film, a role rumored to be based on Frank Sinatra, record-breaking debut. His 1952 Here in My Heart was the very first #1 single on the UK singles charts. How do you like that, James Simpson? That's very interesting. War hero. He was a war hero. We said that. Mafia trouble. In a twist of irony, his early success led to a mafia-connected manager taking over his control, forcing him to flee to the UK to escape the mafia. Bricklayer beginnings. His birth name is Jasper Cini, and he was born in South Philly. So Al Martino comes out of South Philly. Very nice. He worked as a bricklayer for his father's construction business before music took him in another direction. Opera. He was a childhood friends with opera singer Mario Lanza, who encouraged him to pursue singing. Signature hits, Here in My Heart, Velarde, Spanish Eyes. Name change. He adopted the stage name Al Martino from his grandfather, having originally been born Jasper Cini. Sad facts about this Al Martino, and he is dead, by the way, James. James, I didn't know that. That's a very interesting fact. It's a very interesting fact. Now, before we get into some sad moments for Al Martino, let's take a little look here. Where are we? Listen to this report from Jerry Capici. This is interesting here.
Was telling Joe Gambino, hey, Joe, listen. Menino was telling Joe Gambino, hey, Joe, listen, maybe you can get the old man to ask Frank to get Al Martino a job in Las Vegas. He's down on his luck right now. And before the conversation progressed too much further, Lorenzo realized that Frank Sinatra really didn't like Al Martino from the days of The Godfather filming. And so he basically said, cancel that request because he's not going to help out.
Wow. Frank Sinatra would not help out Al Martino. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Don't like it. Not okay. Huh. He would not help him. Crazy. That's crazy. He took the movie aspect personally. Polak, he took it personally. That's crazy. Sinatra, it was theater. They didn't think you were a heroin addict when you played in that movie that you were a heroin addict. So he took theater to heart. Okay, let's go over some sad facts about Al Martino. Born Jaspercini was a renowned Italian-American crooner known for his hits. We said already, mob interference in his career. Early in his career, at first, his song in 1952, Martino was forced to flee to England for a time due to issues with the mob regarding his recording contract. The struggle for the Godfather role. Although he played Johnny Fontane in The Godfather in 1972, he was initially given the role by producer Albert Ruddy, but was later stripped of it by director Francis Ford Coppola in favor of Vic Damone. Whoa. To get the role back, Martino had to turn to his reputed mob godfather, Russell Bufalino, to intimidate the producers. They moved him out. Very interesting. In 1979, Al Martino was arrested alongside his manager on shoplifting charges. They were accused of stealing less than $100 worth of men's clothing from a department store, resulting in probation. He was that low on his luck. That's after The Godfather. Career fades. The late 60s, his run on the top charts. Oh, man. Showbiz disagreements. He had problems in show business. War injury. During his service in the war, Martino was involved and injured during the oh my God. Sudden death. Unfortunately, Al Martino passed away on October 3rd, 2009, just 6 days after his 82nd birthday from a heart attack at his home in Pennsylvania. Al Martino was not born into wealth. He was born in South Philadelphia to a working-class Italian family. He was a bricklayer with his father. Damn. Married 3 times. He had a tough life. Okay. Al Martino did not have an easy life. How do you become destitute after being in The Godfather? Yeah. It's unbelievable. It's unreal. Really crazy. Really, really crazy. Yeah. It's unreal. Wow. This is the song that he sang. Let's take a look here. Let's see if we don't get a block on this, but let's see if we can do this here. I have but one heart. Wow. Unbelievable. Martini's problems was that he was not Sinatra. I guess, yeah. Shoplifting. Stephen, can you imagine after all of that? Can you imagine after all of that? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. Let's check this out if we can do this here. Let's check this out a little bit. We'll drop the link for what's his name? James Simpson in a little bit. Here we go. And I think Dean do. It's very sad. Very sad stuff, man. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully we don't get a block on this. If we get a block on this, hang out. If not, if we can't come back, the 67th consecutive Coffee Talks is over. Here we go.
I have but one heart, this heart I bring you. I have but one heart to share with you. I have but one dream that I can cling to. You are the one dream I pray comes true. My darling, until I saw you, I never felt this way, and nobody else before you ever has heard me say, you are my one love. My life I live for you. I have but one heart to give to you.
Wow. Incredible. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, that was your father's favorite singer, huh? Wow. Unbelievable. These are the best scenes. Guys, you got to really go check out our Godfather series. There you go. Look at this. Oh, rain right in the eye.
My darling, until I saw you.
So whoever put this together captured every moment.
This
Oh my
way.
God! Oh,
And nobody else before
What, these are the best
you
scenes in the series.
ever has heard me say, you are my one
Look at
love.
this.
My life I live for you.
Look at these scenes, guys.
I have but one heart to give to you.
Wow. Absolutely insane. Those scenes are just incredible. Those scenes are absolutely incredible. You know, really. I mean, something else. The song, something else. Yes. No doubt. No doubt. Really good stuff. Yeah, it's good stuff. Wow. All right. We're going to get into the Catholic Minute. And I want to talk about something else today. We got some things going on I want to talk about over here. Yes. The parking meter thing is bugging me out, though. Really bugging me out. Really bugging me out. It's on my mind. It's not okay. James, it's really not okay to have that. Just think you live in the suburbs and then you got to go park out there. You got to go park out there. I mean, come on. Let me fix this here. Where's the thing? Oh, okay. Hello.
Hello, Tommy. How
What's
are
up,
you?
man? What's going on?
All good. Yeah, just not a lot. Just got back from shopping, just doing bits and bobs. How's things?
What time is it? 12 o'clock there now?
It is 7 minutes past midday.
Wow. Midnight, midday.
Midday. Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, no, just really just gonna do a few bits and that around the house, lounge around. Yeah, no, I was just I wanted to. We were where you were saying when you said I'm a simple. My life is simple.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, that's
How do you
good.
know that? How
That's
do you know
good.
that?
I don't know that. I don't know that.
No, that's all. I'm not. I won't make you apologise. I was just trying to point out.
You have a good life. You do pretty good. That's all.
That's all good. So, what's the plan? What's the battle plans for today then?
Wait. Is he on your head? Is she on your head? Oh,
No,
on the door. It looked like she was on your head.
No, it's just the way the camera was.
Wow. This is it. Nothing. Hanging out.
Hanging out. Okay. Oh, because obviously to be fair, it put me off the fact that your clocks have gone forward because ours don't go till the end of the month. So I was a bit like, okay, it sort of threw me a little bit that the social club was on an hour. I was in Sainsbury's car park. So sort of got me all out of my mojo a little bit.
So is that better for you, for us over here? Does that work out worse or better? Wait, that works out better.
Yeah, I mean, it's as I say, it's only an hour. So you're now on at 11 o'clock in the morning basically for me for the rest of the month. And then when we go forward, you're back on at midday.
And then you change.
Yeah, well, that's right. When we change, and then we're back in line with you.
Why do we do this anywhere? What is the purpose of this thing? Why?
I don't know. I got told it was done during the war over here, and a lot of it was to give the farmers more
Yes,
daylight.
I
But
get it.
apparently, I didn't know this up until the 60s, right? That actually parts of England, bearing in mind how small the UK Ireland is, parts of England used to be in different time zones, and they brought it all together to align it as one. So it'd either go back 1 hour or forward 1 hour, but it was all messed up. So it was actual different parts of the country were in different time zones.
They should just
Obviously,
do away with it.
United States is a lot bigger, so I get that why you've got 4 time zones. But
It's got to be done. They got to stop it. It's just it's not. I like this time zone. Right. I like this. This is daylight savings time. I like this.
yeah,
Well, I can't say. I don't know. You know what? I don't like the change, but there's pros and cons to both.
yeah. I just don't get it. Unless you're going to move it by a dramatic amount, I don't get the benefit of just doing it for an hour. I'd rather you not do it at all.
Me too. I agree with you. I don't like it. It's no good.
Because that's all it is. That's all it is it's an hour.
Imagine working the third shift like Joey was saying before. You're gonna lose.
Yeah, exactly. No, 100%. To say so, we've got end of March anyway. We'll be back on the line with you, and then it'll be just over 3 weeks, and then we'll all be together in New Jersey. It'll be nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Got to have a good time. Absolutely.
Exactly. So what's obviously Easter's not too far away neither. You've got plans? Have you got all your social club dates booked out for the
All
Easter?
done. Or till May. To May.
Right. Okay. So you got it covered.
Got it all covered out till May. Like I spend a little time putting the shows together, and then I'm good for a month. I'm good for 3 months right now.
Yeah.
I put them together, and I just whatever. It's pretty simple. This is not work for me. This is basic.
Is T-Do not jumping up? I thought he was going to jump up.
I think he stubbed his toe. He's not happy right now.
Right. Okay. Well, Tommy, I will let you pop down. I'll jump back down. I'll let you continue with the show. Thank you for having me up.
Okay, Shelby. See you later. Look at Shelby. Oh my God. I love it. Wow, that's great. You see Shelby out there? Shelby's incredible. I thought she was on his head, Delilah. It looked like she was on his head. I couldn't tell. Arizona doesn't change their time. Why did the rest of the I don't know. This is terrible. It's terrible. I thought they were going to stop it. I don't know. We have all 4 seasons on Philly, and I love it. I love the seasons, Stoney. The seasons are incredible. Am I right? I thought he was on his head. Yes. Well, I thought the bird was on his head. He, she, who can get it right? Shelby's a she. Unbelievable. Polak, I was just asking if the condo was in the building because I know they don't want to. Oh, okay. Did Stigs call Shelby a dirty birdie? No, I did not. I never said that. But then again, if it fits, if the bird is on your countertop, might be a bit of a problem. No? Yes? What? Danger stopped his pinky toe. Yes, he did. Yes. Ay, ay, ay. Mm-hmm. Crazy. So, yeah. So, let me get into the Catholic Minute right now, but it is a beautiful bird. I mean, Shelby's just beautiful. It's really something else. We would never be, you see, we learn things here. At the Hindus, we learn about pit bulls. Who would know about pit bulls? What a well-behaved pit bull Hindu has. And the stereotype of pit bulls is not very nice. It's pretty bad. Right? It's pretty bad. So when you go to Hindu and Vito, you see a pit bull that is just so nicely disciplined. So we learn things over here. Right? Stony Tony, we learn things over here. And it works. It works out nicely. Excuse me. Who would ever see a tame pit bull like that? Most people, unfortunately, based on reputation, are afraid of pit bulls. And you should be afraid of pit bulls. He's got me on there. Look at some people, many people, unfortunately, are afraid of pit bulls. Now, if we never knew about pit bulls and you go into Dindu's show, all kidding aside, you're going to see a nice dog. But that is his training. And unfortunately, as you see my son rescue those pups, they train them. And it's sad. I don't even want to talk about it. It makes me sick. So anyway, real quick, Dindu. So you got Dindu's puppy over there. And we see a beautiful, well-mannered puppy. And then you see James with the bird, which we've never seen anything like this before. And we're getting, I don't believe she should be flying on the countertops, but that's a whole other topic. I'm not going to spend the weekend at James' apartment, so we're good. Dindu.
James, will you cook him dinner one night? I want to see him eat with Shelby. You are sick.
Oh my God, crazy, right? What's going on, you sick bastard, you?
I wanted to see what Brian had for sale today.
He left.
Okay, that's the number one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to see what Brian had for sale.
Well, he left. He didn't want to stay around today, so I can't get back to my thing here.
Yeah, I agree with Teacher. He's very spiteful and he's pessimistic to the core today. I agree. I agree.
I can't get back to my escape. Let me see. There we go.
And then we gotta wait. And then we forget what we're going to talk about.
You're here. You're part of the panel. You are a show host and guest. That's what we're doing. So let's look like twins up here. Who is who? So if I do this, you can't tell who is who. There you go.
Oh my Lord!
What do you got for me? Talk to me. Talk to me.
I just want to hit on one thing, and I'm gonna let you go.
All righty.
You bring up your topics. You've got the best knowledgeable people around you in this chat.
The absolute best.
Okay, now you got to remember the fight of the century. You left out details in that fight, in that topic. Okay, and this is why I'm here to help you. Okay, now the number one thing you have to remember: when was that fight taking place?
Yeah,
right.
Not 71.
71. Yes, right during the heart and beat of civil rights.
Oh my God.
Okay, now what you don't know, probably a lot of you, going into that fight. Do you know the anticipation, anxiety? Joe Frazier was the white man's champion. So you don't know this. So you don't know how intensified this fight for these guys were. Joe Frazier was the white man's champion. He had the white people wrapped around his little finger. When Muhammad Ali came out, now you have a draft dodger. You have this. You have that. They didn't want to hear that shit. They loved Joe Frazier. They wanted Joe Frazier to break his skull open. Okay? That's the diversity that was going into that fight. Do you understand? Joe Frazier was an Olympic gold medalist. Joe Frazier was USA, America, everything about it. Muhammad Ali was the opposite. Dodged the draft, did this, went to AE. Do your history, do your research. You'll find out, everyone. I don't have the time to get into it. But imagine that hanging over your head going into this fight. Joe Frazier, if I lose, I let the white people down. Muhammad Ali, if I lose, they killed each other in that fight. That fight went 15 rounds. He broke Ali's jaw in that fight. That's how bad he wanted to decapitate Ali. Okay? So, in that first fight, they hated each other. True hate. They hated each other. Okay? What they were doing to each other. Muhammad Ali brought a rubber gorilla to the training site, and he started. Look at me. What? He brought a rubber gorilla, and he was like this at the gorilla. I'm going to knock that ugly gorilla. I'm going to knock him out. Are you kidding? Do you know what that does to a guy's brain? Are you nuts? Muhammad Ali was the best at mind games, okay? He would torture you. So, with all of that said, you guys do your research. Go watch the documentary on that fight. They probably have one.
Wow. That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was yeah.
So you had civil unrest, obviously, going on, the war.
All that. You got to remember, Ali was Black Panthers, too. I mean, you couldn't get more any radical than Muhammad Ali. So.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And then in the end, friends. They ended up being friends and everything.
Friends. Well, but they fought 3 times. They killed each other 3 times. Every fight went the distance, except for the one. I think it went 14 rounds. Okay, they wouldn't give up. When after the fight, the Thriller in Manila, Muhammad Ali said it. That was the closest I ever came to dying. I thought I was going to just losing my breath. He goes, I couldn't even breathe. I was so tired. And that was the 14th round when they stopped the fight.
Do you know if these two spoke on camera for a interview for a documentary or no? You don't or no?
Oh yeah. They get together. Absolutely.
I'm gonna look for that. That's got to be. I'm not even interested in boxing per se.
Listen to me. They both cry. They both cry. Joe Frazier literally tells them he cries and everything. I never hated you. You know, it's great. That documentary is good stuff right there. Everybody should watch it. Yep.
Interesting. Yeah. And it's U.S. history. It's real history.
Real history. It is our history. Yeah. I mean, it's everything. So you had 2 great champions, man. And think about this. I was 6 years old. I didn't know one goddamn thing that was happening except there were the 2 best fighters in the world. I was pulling for Joe Frazier, of course. Who wasn't? But oh yeah, I'll never forget. I'll never forget when the Sports Illustrated came out. Dean Du cut out all the pictures in the Sports Illustrated. I put them on my wall after that fight.
That is unbelievable.
Yup.
What a nice part of history, but a sad, but a good. They ended up being friends, obviously, of what everybody's saying.
Right.
So,
well, even their daughters fought. Their daughters fought once they became professional fighters.
Yeah.
But that's where the history, you know what I mean? The history of somebody's life.
That's great. Man. That's a great story. I didn't know. That's great, man.
That's why I wanted to come on and tell you. I mean, you can't miss these. These are great top points for your story. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. What do you mean? It takes it to another level. Of course, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't care to know that much, to be quite honest with you. But when you tell me these things, they add a little flavor to the little.
Let me stop you there.
Yeah.
Let me stop you there. You just pinpointed the biggest problem on your education right there.
Right.
Let me hit you with this. You never went all out to look at something, okay? Maybe if you fucking sat there for a couple more minutes and looked into the goddamn story or documentary, you would hit the point.
Not you. Why do I need to do that?
Well, Tommy, you get to learn more. You learn more about the thing. Yeah, you got me all right. You know what?
I don't need to. Listen, I don't do research for these. I bang, bang, push live. And if somebody like yourself has something positive to add, that's what we do.
You know what I got to dig out today? My scrapbook. I have the picture. I have the picture of Joe Frazier knocking Ali down in that fight, and I have it autographed.
See?
In my scrapbook.
So I sparked an interest in you today to take you back a little bit. Nice Sunday.
Yeah, but the only thing I'm going to be doing today is party time with Enzo. So I don't know what I'm going to do today.
What you're supposed to do. It's Sunday.
It's Sunday, right?
And this clock is going to go very fast today.
Oh my God! Do you believe it's 9 o'clock, 8:30 already? It should be 7:30. I can't believe this.
It's going to go like that today.
Yup. Before you know it, you'll be waking up for work tomorrow morning. I'll be going to work.
That's crazy.
All right,
Wow.
go ahead. Go do your
All right,
show,
buddy.
my man.
Thank you for adding to this. I loved it. It was great.
Anytime. All right, love yous. I'll be
All
good.
right,
Maybe I'll see you later.
Yep,
All
yep,
right.
yep. Ciao. All right, you see? I don't need to research 100%. We have a panel. I give a little bit if someone with the intellect of Tindu or ALV or anybody has something to add. That's what we do here. I kick it off a little bit. They come in, they bring their personality and their knowledge. I don't know anything. Like I said, I don't know one topic in full depth. I could talk a little bit about a lot of things, but not a lot about one thing. That it could be a strength or a weakness. You could call it whatever you want to call it, but then you added a nice part, and that's what we do here. Social club. Your own personal ruling panel. The social club. And that's what you do in a social club. One guy over there is going to bring up the fight, enough said. And then somebody else is going to talk about it. Somebody else is going to bring up news about the Vietnam War, and some other guy in the social club was there. And that's what you do. And this is true social club gibberish, so to speak. Social club talk. I got to get into the Catholic Minute. I feel that is a good, we got something we need to talk about today. I'm going to go into the Catholic Minute for a minute over here, okay? Give me a minute here. Where are we? Because I got two things I got to speak about. We lost Delilah. She left. Before the Catholic Minute, Delilah split. All right. No, she didn't. She's right there. Hello, enough said. We got a nice amount of people cycling through today, Stephen Martino. We got a nice amount of people cycling through today. We got a 30 piece this morning. Nice. We typically get our 25. We get a nice 30 on a Sunday with the clocks changed and everything. Enough said. Okay, listen. I know you're right there. I'm teasing. The feast day today, March 8th. The feast day is St. John of God. The feast day of St. John of God is celebrated on March 8th in the Catholic Church as the patron saint. This is beautiful. Tomorrow, Toriana starts her new job. And today we're celebrating the patron saint of hospitals, nurses, the sick, and booksellers. Tomorrow, Toriana starts healing a whole new group of people. She left the one job for a different opportunity, and tomorrow she starts bright and early in the morning. St. John of God, the patron saint of hospitals, nurses, the sick, and booksellers. He's honored for his immense charity, caring for the poor and the mentally ill, founding the Brothers Hospitallers of St. John of God. Key details about St. John of God. Born in Portugal, died in Spain. Conversion after a reckless early life as a soldier and shepherd, he experienced a profound conversion at the age of 40, leading to a life of extreme humility and service. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Ministry. He dedicated his life to serving the sick, the poor, often begging for resources and carrying the sick on his back. Carrying the sick on his back, which means bringing them to some sort of peace or repair. We don't know. Legacy. He founded a religious order dedicated to healthcare. This is wonderful. Liturgical color, white or violet if it falls on a Lenten weekday. Another saint commemoration for this day in some regions, particularly in Ireland, is Saint Sinan, 6th century, a monk and bishop. Okay. I got to touch on something else, guys. St. John of God is wonderful. And as this St. John carried sick on his back, obviously with modern technology, my daughter is not going to have to carry sick on her back, but she will be helping people out of wheelchairs and how to walk again and how to ride again, how to lift weights, whatever. So my daughter will be not carrying these people on their backs tomorrow, but she will be rehabilitating them tomorrow in her new job. AOV, the time of his life was 1495 born, 1550, died in Spain. Born in Portugal, died in Spain, 1499 to 1550. Yeah, Patty, she left Kessler. She left Kessler and she's going to another, she wants a little more non-hospital environment to really help patients. So let's just say Patty Daly had a hip replaced tomorrow. Toriana will have appointments with you through your whole recovery, or a knee replacement, whatever it might be. And she will be the one that walks you through your whole process. Instead of Kessler being like a hospital type of environment, she wants to be more outpatient. So she's moving to an outpatient facility with her lab coat. Toriana Stigliano, occupational therapist, helping Patty Daly and the wonderful people that need it to get rehabbed and walk again. So I did my work in my children. March 8th. Okay, this is very important. I need to touch on this. Don't know why this came up today. On March 8th, to coincide with International Women's Day, the biographical film Cabrini was released in theaters, highlighting the life of Mother Frances Xavier Cabrini, the first American saint known as the patroness of immigrants. Mother Cabrini was an Italian-born nun who founded the Missionary Sisters of the Sacred Heart of Jesus and established 67 institutions, including schools, hospitals, and orphanages. More for poor immigrants in the United States and across the world. Key connection, Mother Cabrini in March 8th. The film released in 2024, the movie Cabrini, directed by Alejandro Monteverdi, was intentionally released on March 8th, 2024 to honor. I didn't see it, Aoe. This is beautiful. The film was intentionally released on March 8, 2024 to coincide with International Women's Day. That is beautiful. And to honor the legacy of trailblazing women who challenge societal norms. I love it. So International Women's Day theme. The release was celebrated as a tribute to her work as a fearless missionary who fought against prejudice to support marginalized communities. This woman was something. Context of the film. Here's a little context of the film. The film depicts her arrival in New York in 1889, where she faced significant opposition from church and municipal leaders, yet successfully built an empire of hope. Background: born in Italy, she immigrated to the United States and became a naturalized citizen in 1909. This is some woman. Legacy. Despite suffering from poor health, she traveled extensively and established 67 institutions for the poor, sick, and the uneducated. Wow, this really comes in together today. Sainthood. She was canonized on July 7th, 1948, becoming the first U.S. citizen to be declared a saint. We have some good stuff. So this show that is absolutely about nothing may have sparked some thoughts today. One being Ali and Frazier. I mean, what Dean Duerta was just absolutely incredible because I didn't follow it. I don't know it. I was 2 years old. So we spoke about the greatest fight in history, 1971, 55 years ago, Ali and Frazier. We spoke about Mother Teresa, Mother Cabrini, St. John of God, International Women's Day. All of this stuff came together today in a way that I would never be able to create a show like this, Delilah. But I believe today everything came together. A little ball breaking with James, fun stuff, and so really, 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 really interesting. Couple of other bullet points to get to right now before we do get out of here. Again, I don't know how to do a show, really, quite honestly. If I listened to the people that call me, I would probably be able to do this as a true podcast or a telecast. I'm just not that interested in it, guys. I'm interested in doing it exactly how I do it. I don't have goals. My goal is this. So don't want to follow. I don't want to be scripted. I don't want to be produced. I just like this. Some might feel I have the ability to go that route. Some might say he's some Mama Luke up there. He's like watching paint dry. To each his own, whatever. The phone rang a few times. I mean ALV, I mean in a real way of doing a show. You know what I mean? A real show. Look at the Taras of the world, the Chaz Palmentaries of the world. These are, they do shows. I don't do shows. Hello, Chicky. Hope you're well this morning. Blessings to you, my friend. I hope you're feeling well. Waking up with a positive attitude and keeping on moving. Chick, we hope you're well. It's always good to see you pop in. So I don't mean I don't know how to do shows. I mean there is a whole structure to doing a telecast or a podcast that I'm not really interested in. So I may come out with not the most accurate information or this and that. My point is this, ALV. Had this been a scripted show? Yeah. Have this been a scripted show? Somebody would have gave me all of that information that Dino gave me and put it in a spreadsheet. Whereas me, I hear it on 1010 Wins and I say, oh, that's a great story. And I just throw it together and you guys can do the rest. Mother Cabrini, you can go deeper into that. Yeah. Right. That's all I mean. I don't mean it's not a show. I mean, it's not a show that really, but that's okay. But that's all right. Okay. Let me do I got to get into a couple of 3 more topics right here. Let me do it real quick. Okay. Number 1, purpose, savage, and purity. We saw that in the beginning. You need a sense of purpose. You got to attack each day as like a savage that you are. As Uncle Badass said, some people might not like the language of Uncle Badass, but purpose, this is the sense of purpose. Savage and purity, as we saw the lady in the church. Very sad. Very sad situation with that girl with the pastor, the father. That was crazy. She called him out in the middle of the church. Yeah, she was wearing skimpy. I get it. But that's how she was dressed. But she called that pastor out. Uncle Jackass, right. She called that pastor out in the middle of mass. She said, Pastor, you come up there preaching purity and posture and standing up straight and having morals. Pastor, where were you 11 o'clock on Friday night? You were trying to get me. How hot I am, how beautiful I look, how great my eyes are. Oh, my Lord, you're an old man. Can't be doing that to somebody else's wife, woman, girlfriend, daughter. Detroit City, last night I was at one of my favorite restaurants and I said to the guy, well, we were just talking because I went in early last night because I wanted to be a responsible dad and brother and whatever and be home early just in case the phone rang for anything. We were talking about YouTube. He says, you do a YouTube channel. He says, you come in, review it. Patsy, he said, review it. I'll give the meals on the house. We'll have somebody sit down with you, maybe the chef, and we'll go over the whole situation over here at Made in Italy. If you would like to do it, the meals on the house, you do a little promotion for us. We both get exposure. Would you like to do it? And I said to myself, I'm really not that guy. I'm not him, Stephen. I'm not that guy. She was very upset, that lady. And I said, then they sent me coffee and dessert on the house. He said, review it and take out the cursing. No, Patsy, no. No, but he said, you come in, I can put a whole bunch of meals on the table. You can have, I'll give you everything. Bring a couple of people with you and do a review. So I don't know. Yeah, it's great. It's great. In fact, when these guys come here, we're going there. In fact, we're going here when these guys come here. I talked to I talked to the guy last night. I said, I got a whole bunch of people coming in from different parts of the country, world, and we may come in here for that second night for dinner. And he's like, that would be nice. Yeah, good. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if I want to do it. Okay. So that's that part. So you got a sense of purpose, this and that. Do you have the ability, hey, teacher, or anybody, do you have the ability to take over someone's brain? They become obsessed with you, that you can derail everything that they are thinking about, right? Let's just say Dando had the power over my brain, and he had the ability to change all my topics today. What kind of a weak woman or man can let their brain be manipulated to take them off track? Where are your balls? Where is your wherewithal that I would have ALV derail my show today of all the topics that I wanted to touch with you people? Today might be my last day on earth. I can't say I'm going to touch on Women's Day tomorrow. I may not be here tomorrow. So today, I touched on International Women's Day, Mother Cabrini, St. John of God, the upset parishioner, Uncle Bad. You know, I came in here with something to talk about. Al Martino, right? Patsy has me so distracted, and he owns my brain that I don't have the ability to do the content that I had planned on doing. And here we are. I will never. What kind of woman or man can let their brain be that manipulated by another man or woman? You're weak. You're weak. I do not bend. Stigs, if nothing else, you prove that I never bend. Never. Slinky. I'm not a slinky. Hey, teacher. They're slinkies. When they bend, they are like slinkies. I'm firm in my ways, in my beliefs, and the way I carry myself. So firm that I get a backache from not bending. That's how firm I am, Patsy. My back hurts because I don't bend. Yeah, I'll give you that, Patsy. You're right. We can get a little go with that one, sure. They're dying for me to curse. That right. Yeah. I used it too. The slinky. Yes. Good morning. Hope you heard everything, Gianni. We spotlighted Al Martino. What a life, man. What a life, Gianni. Unbelievable. To each his own was Gianni's wedding song. Do I have to look at my notes for that? No, he told me that yesterday. Gianni's wedding song was To Each His Own. Now, I'm going to get into a couple of more topics. We're going to go with the Bronx is burning, guys. We got a problem in the Bronx. I'm very sad to hear this. The Bronx is burning again. They forgot about the Bronx, hey, teacher. This is not okay. Every borough is doing well, getting the proper attention from this new administration. Upstate and downstate. The Bronx is getting none. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you. The Bronx is burning. Here's what I have. All but the Bronx are getting the attention. Manhattan and Brooklyn and Queens are getting a lot of attention. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's very sad, hey, teacher. It's not okay. What are they doing? The Bronx is beautiful. People don't even know the history of the Bronx. It was a family. The Bronx was a wealthy family, literally burning. The Catholic school closed a block from Yankee Stadium. They were $1 million short to keep the Catholic school open. $1.2 million short to keep the Catholic school open. A block from Yankee Stadium. Come on, you son of a guns, you. How do you not get that $1.2 million over to that Catholic school? These kids were doing great. They were becoming successful adults, and they ruined them. So the Yankees couldn't kick in $1 million, and the city couldn't drop $1 million in the Bronx? No, they're letting the Bronx burn. It's very sad. I don't like what I'm seeing. They're paying high attention to Manhattan. They're paying a lot of attention to Brooklyn, and they're paying attention to Queens. Right. Right. You go out to 23rd. Go out to 23rd in Astoria. Hey, teacher, have you been to 23rd in Astoria between, well, I think it was a Greek section over there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't want to, I've been talking for 2 hours. So there's a Greek section out there by 23rd and anyway, whatever. So anyway, they're building up these areas. They're doing nice things, but the Bronx is being passed right over. And it's very sad. The Bronx was a destination for the wealthy of Manhattan. I don't need to look this up. I don't need to do research. The Bronx was a family name, apparently a wealthy family name that lived out that way. And the people in Manhattan would say, we're going out to see the Bronx, which meant they're going to see the family of the Bronx, to spend the weekend, to spend the day. And that's where the Bronx was. It was a destination. Again, I don't know everything about anything. These are bits and pieces of things that I've learned along the years that the ADHD brain retained. Not in depth. Just something. Okay, big Greek section in Astoria. Yeah, you've been there. Okay. Yeah, this comes off my brain. I'm not looking at research right now, guys. So, see, the stuff that comes off my brain, I'm a little better with. The stuff that I jot down, maybe a little, you got to pick through it. This is me. If you want to be here, we're going back to Belleville, New Jersey. Wait a minute. We're going back in time, you. Hey, hold on a minute. We got a body. We found a body in the creek in Belleville, New Jersey yesterday. Where are we going here, guys? We're going backwards. In the creek, in the golf course in Belleville, New Jersey, a body was found in the creek. They killed him and put him in the creek to make a statement. The body was found. I'm dying over here, Delilah. This is what's happening in Belleville, New Jersey. I got to go. I got to move to... What's going on? Patty Daly, are you still here? Hendricks Field. Are you kidding me? Right in the middle of the city. Listen, Belleville decided to put a golf course right in the middle of Belleville, which is a city up until 1981. They wanted to sound better. They made it a township. I pass it every day. And I say to myself, what's going on here? I don't know. I got to move to the burbs. Got to get out of there. So anyway, wow, man. Wow. I got to just go, wow. Okay, contrary to what some people might be saying, the Transistor Radio told me this morning that AI is really not having an impact on jobs. I don't know about that. The data is not really out yet. We shall see. Don't be a smarty, you, Gianni. So anyway, we're going to try to get the identity of the body found in Belleville, New Jersey. Contrary to what some people might say, and I don't know if I believe this or not, but the report this morning was that AI is really not impacting jobs, physical jobs. I don't know if I agree with that. We shall see. Hey, teacher, how that goes. I don't know. Not sure. What else do I have here? I think we hit on everything, guys. We hit on everything. I got to hit on one more thing. We have a fallen NYPD officer in the war. Yeah, I'm sure, ALV. It sounds like nonsense to me, too. I don't believe it. I think it impacts jobs 100%. We have a fallen NYPD officer in the war. Apparently, he did not get killed in the war. He may have had a heart attack. They said a medical emergency, and we lost an NYPD officer in the war. So before I go ahead, I have my own version of TAPS. I don't need to use the internet. I have it myself. You hear me? I have it myself. Yes. NYPD is here. Yes. NYPD is here. The Newark Fire Department, the Newark Police Department. I got to play this for our fallen officer. This is serious, guys. So let's hear TAPS from my church. Being in that church, listen, I've been to funerals where they play TAPS, but when it's in your church and it just radiates through the whole place and you feel it, it shakes your body. Especially with those two police officers back there. I know them. Oh, it was something to see, man. So rest in peace to this NYPD officer. Rest in peace. Very, very sad. Very, very sad situation. Now, being that it's International Women's Day, I got one more from my church. I live it. I don't need to search the internet for videos and this and that. I live this. Now, it's International Women's Day. As you guys know, my mother-in-law passed from breast cancer. As you know, my dear friend Lori passed from breast cancer. As you know, I know many people that are battling breast cancer, and there's nothing stronger than a woman. Nothing. Nothing. So I'm going to go here with this. I'm not leaving, but I want you to see this here. This is my mass. Look at these women. My Lord. This is how we respect the breast cancer situation in Newark, New Jersey. Right here. Look at this. Father, you right there. Okay, so that's from my church when we have the and that's Father Luigi, God bless his soul. He confirmed my children in that church in Newark, New Jersey. Yeah. That is where Richard Abuch's funeral was. That is where Pussy's mass was. Pee Wee was probably laid out, out there. Trunked. Nobody's trunked. So, Father Luigi, rest in peace. He confirmed my children. I have my deep history in that neighborhood, in that church. And so I just wanted to show that on International Women's Day. It is pretty, yeah, it is pretty serious. Yeah, I do have some videos here for International Women's Day. If you want to take a look at the screen. It says, I can't believe you trunked Delilah on International. Everybody got trunked this morning, you. Everybody got trunked this morning. Look at the screen. Learn something here. Look at the screen and learn something over here. Will you, please? International Women's Day. Come on. Don't let your ladies cook today, but they love to cook. Here, look at the screen. You guys, there's something about women. There's nothing like it. You are the champions today, every day, but really today. Let's see what this quote is here about the women. Yeah, I'm just throwing stuff up today. Here we go. Happy Women's Day. May you always shine. May you always Happy Women's Day. Happy Women's Day. May you always shine with confidence, strength, and grace. The world is a brighter place because of the women, amazing women like you. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. The world is a brighter place because of beautiful women like yourselves. Really great stuff. Yes. So let me is Gianni still here? Is Gianni still here? Let's check these lyrics out here for Gianni. If he's still here, I don't know. But this here is Gianni's wedding song, guys. Right here. This is amazing. Oh, look at him. Oh, man.
A rose must remain with the sun and the rain, for its lovely promise won't come true. To each his own. To each his own.
Beautiful.
And my own is you. What good is a song if the words just don't belong? And the dream must be a dream for two. No good alone. To each his own. For me, there's you. If a flame is to grow, there must be a glow to open each door. There's a key.
Wow, look at that.
I need you.
Look at that.
I can't let you go.
Oh,
Your
man. There you go,
touch
Jim.
means too much to me. Two lips must insist on two more to be kissed, for they'll never know what love can do. To each his own, I found my own, one and only.
Yes, it's Gianni's wedding song, yeah? I love her. She's beautiful. I liked her. I don't know. Some people didn't like her. To all of our women over here, thank you. Yes, Tony. We have the best girls around. It gets no more better than the women that we have here, Tony. I thought she was fine too, but a lot of criticisms of her. Yeah.
If a flame is to grow, there must be a glow to open each.
Look at that rose. That's beautiful. That's for all of you waiting today. That rose is for all of you today.
I need you, I know.
Wow.
I can't let you go.
Beautiful.
Your touch means too much to me.
Look at him.
Lips must insist on two more to be kissed, or they'll never know what love can do.
Yeah, I guess.
To each his own, I found my own, one and only you.
Wow. Gee, that's a great wedding song. That is a great wedding song. Wow. I thought she played the part very well. I think she got a lot of flack because they thought nepotism. You can't win with some people. Oh, that's beautiful. She was a terrible actor. We're gonna talk about this, AOV, when we do the show. AOV, you have a lot of data to put together because there are some really, really facts behind this movie. I don't want to talk about it right now because I want to save it for his show, but I'll add one thing about her performance. One thing. I thought she played it well because she looked nervous. Now, there's a twofold situation here. I think she played it well. She appeared to be shaky. Now, that was because of her horrible acting. But it went well with the scenario she was in, with the life that she lived. So her nervousness, it's very interesting. It's so interesting. I think it's a masterpiece, to be quite honest with you, but some people have different opinions on it. You know. We had a long show today, guys. Yes. It may be me and Fern tonight, to be determined. I'm not sure yet. Yeah. All right, listen, guys, we're going to get out of here. And we're going to let Sarah Collins take us out with a little Speak Softly. Guys, wow. We really did a long show today. But it was good. I say we because it's our social club. What a fun time. I had a good time with you guys this morning. We went over a lot of different things that I didn't anticipate going over. 2-hour show, Stephen. Saturday and Sunday, we could do a little bit of it. She was supposed to act a little stunada. I mean, she's a young girl in that world, and she's in love with her first cousin. Right. Crazy. I liked Godfather 3. Looking forward to you breaking it down. Yes. No curse words today. I got through 2 hours and 15 minutes with no curse words. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. Sarah Collins, take us out. Tommy Stigs, wishing you all well. Either look out for me and Fern tonight or tomorrow. I don't even know who I'm spotlighting tomorrow. Who's on the roster tomorrow? Somebody put in the chat, who's on the roster tomorrow? What is tomorrow's show about? I don't even know. Yeah. Yes. Joey Zaza. Your sister's Golito. He's trying to get me to say it. I can't. Wow, it's 9 o'clock already, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. It's a little cloudy out, but we're going to have a beautiful day. Who's tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah, Johnny, here's your... Sammy Davis Jr. is tomorrow. All right, I'm looking forward to that. Listen, tomorrow we do speed. It's quick. We go real quick through it. Speed through the show. So, all right, guys, let's go. Tommy Stays wishing you all well. Have a blessed Sunday. I appreciate you guys more than you know. I couldn't ask for anything better than this on YouTube. All right, ciao. 4. Now, take us outside.
Speak softly, love, and hold me warm against your heart. I feel your words, the tender, trembling moments start. We're in a world, our very own, sharing a love that only you have ever known. Why are the days warmed by the sun, deep velvet nights when we are one. Speak softly, love, so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we make will live until we die. My life is yours, and all because you came into my world with love so softly, love. Wine for the days warmed by the sun, deep velvet nights when we are one. Speak softly, love, so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we make will live until we die. My life is yours, and all because you came into my world with love so